What's up, YouTubers? Jonesy here, and welcome back to another episode of Sawcasters. And I kind of forgot what the last episode was about. I'm trying to remember here real quick. I know we did Mario Kart 9. Well, not Mario Kart. The so-called Mario Kart 9. Actually, I guess I could just look it on my laptops. My laptops. I only have one. My laptop is on, so I guess I could quickly check what our last one is. It is... Oh, it was Mario Kart. Here I'm thinking it wasn't Mario Kart, but it was. It was, and then the episode before that was FNAF Security Breach, and now we're here today talking about Sonic. Because that is right, guys. We were talking about the Sonic movie 2 and 3, because it is now confirmed that there's going to be a Sonic movie 3. Yes. I'm also surprised at first that there's going to be another Sonic movie could be coming out, like, even sooner than expected. Well, I don't know if it's going to be coming out, like, soon, obviously, but, like, you know, I'm just saying because of production. It's like, I don't even think we had any word about the second Sonic movie coming out, like, even after the first movie was released, because as of this recording, it is February 17th. It's February 17th, and I think it was at least a day or two ago that they announced another Sonic movie in development, which is interesting. I do want to point out as well, I don't know if I've even done a Sonic episode yet. I don't know if I have or haven't, but hey. I thought this was a fun topic to talk about, and I really didn't know what else to talk about for a podcast, and I want to get another podcast ready to go, so, yeah. Anyways, talking about Sonic 2. Sonic 2 is literally coming out in just about 2 months for us. Well, I guess less than 2 months. When does it come out? It's April 8th, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's April 8th. So, less than 2 months now. It could be just about a month by the time this episode's out. Honestly, it could be. It could be actually almost time for Sonic 2. I feel like this episode is going to come out before Sonic Movie 2 comes out, so that's something. Very excited to see what happens, especially with all the like new trailers and stuff that we've gotten for the movie as well. I mean, we have like Tails and Knuckles being introduced to this movie, which is very interesting. I can't wait to kind of see what happens in this movie, honestly. It definitely also asks the questions, like, what's going to be the next, like, reveal for the next movie, especially now that we know for certain that there's going to be a Sonic movie 3. Well, we also did remember, and during the first Sonic movie at the end credits, I will say spoiler alert, it did introduce Tails, which kind of made the idea of Tails being in the next Sonic movie, obviously, so it's very interesting. I can't wait to, like, I'm losing my wording. I can't wait to actually see what the end credit sort of thing will be for the end of Sonic 2. And people have been speculating it could be like either Metal Sonic or Shadow that might appear by the end of the movie and enter into Sonic Movie 3. So, I mean, I'd be okay with both. It'd be very interesting. I would prefer Shadow, but seeing Metal Sonic would be interesting as well. Maybe we'll have an introduction to Amy Rose, too. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows at this point? There's a lot of mysteries and questions that we'd have to ask, but you just never know with this kind of thing. You kind of have to watch the movies and all. I remember the first time I watched the movie, and I'm pretty sure this movie, the first movie, came out before the pandemic, so that was fun, because I do remember actually watching that with some friends when that came out, which sadly, because of that, I never got to enter a Smash Bros. Tournament, which I had an opportunity to. It wasn't until, like, the day that they put... Because I was in college at this time, right? So, I was at college, and then we already planned this out. We already planned to go see the Sonic movie on that specific day on that Friday. It was going to be fun, and obviously we did go see it on that day because we already planned. But apparently, it wasn't until on that exact day that there were posters up saying there was like a little Smash Bros. Tournament, Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament happening around the time the Sonic movie was going to be playing, or at least close to, because I had to go back all the way to St. Catharines at the time, and well, the college I was at the Welling campus, so I had to go back all the way to St. Catharines, so I wouldn't be able to like catch it if I wanted to, or even like play or compete or anything before even going to the Sonic movie. So you know, that kind of sucks. But oh well. I was able to watch the Sonic movie though with my friends, which was cool. It was cool. I was definitely invested. I think I don't know if I really noticed, but like, well, I mean, I don't think it was because I was so invested, but like I was just in a weird like comfortable position, just kind of leaning back most of the time, and then I just kind of leaned forward just so I can feel a bit better. And then one of my friends literally mentioned that, man, you must have really enjoyed the movie because you like leaned forward during it. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, yes, I enjoyed the movie, but it's not why I moved. I never said that's why I moved, but you know, that's just a thing that happened. But yeah, I'm very hyped to see what Sonic Movie 2 will happen. There's also noticed that there's going to be a little spin-off show kind of going in the same direction of how the Sonic movies are made, like with the CGIs and all. So that's also interesting to note about, like, especially since it normally takes them a while just to make the Sonic movies in general, like, how they put that into a show, which is interesting. They're, like, not only that they're just coming out with Sonic Movie 2, like coming up real soon, but there's also the case with Sonic Movie 3 in development as we speak, and a Knuckles show, which, yeah, apparently this show is kind of going to be based off of Knuckles, which is interesting. Like, Knuckles of all people. I mean, again, he's like one of the main, I guess, antagonists in the Sonic 2 movie that's coming up, but still, I mean, after that movie, I feel like he's mostly going to be a companion at that point, but a good handy companion. And honestly, also with Knuckles in general, I think he will have a better like personality than he has recently, because I feel like a lot of the times Sonic developers think of him as like more stupid, I guess you can say. Like he was gullible at times, and obviously he's gonna be gullible in the movie, but like he's not gonna be like stupid, as he was definitely portrayed in Sonic Boom. Like that definitely like went off of what Knuckles' character really is. Like big, strong, dumb, ha ha. But no, he was just gullible. He had his own ideas and stuff, so he had his own ideas that worked out and all. So but yeah. In Sonic Movie 3, it's hard to say what will happen in Movie 3. We'd have to watch Sonic 2 first before watching the third movie, which would be very, very interesting. Um, yeah, another thing I do also want to point out, well, I guess it might have already happened, but apparently the 3DS and Wii U eShops are closing down soon. Well, at least at the time of this recording, they're closing down soon. They might have already happened already, but yeah, apparently those are closing down. I just thought I'd mention that because that was also a recent topic, but we won't go into too much about that. It's just a bit sad to know that those platforms are no longer selling stuff on eShop. But hey, we got Sonic. I'm also very excited for Sonic Frontiers that is coming out. I think actually at one point I accidentally called it Sonic Forces, which is, well, okay, to be fair, they're both the names do start with F, so NR, FR. There's four, well, I mean, not with R, but like, it has the sound after, so Frontiers, Forces, they kind of sound similar. But we really don't have much info on Sonic Frontiers as it is, other than it being like an open world concept, which, I don't know. I mean, so far the open world concept has worked in many other games, like Breath of the Wild, which I haven't really played Breath of the Wild, but I heard good things about Breath of the Wild. And of course, Pokemon Legends of Arceus that did come out recently, and I did play it. Well, I guess not recently at the time of this upload, but, after the times of me playing it, I do enjoy it a lot, so we'll have to hope the same for Sonic. That shindig's going on. But there's also, I think, I think they mentioned something about Sonic Prime as well. There's like another like I guess show about Sonic coming out, which will be interesting to watch. I don't know what it's really about or anything. I haven't really looked too much into Sonic Prime or anything, but you know, I feel like a lot of stuff for Sonic is coming out, like a lot. And who knows when the Sonic movie 3 is going to be coming out. I feel like since they just finished with Sonic 2, it might be I'd have to say maybe close to the end of 2024, if not later, that Sonic movie 3 would probably come out. I can kind of think around that much time is when that movie's probably going to come out, but we'll see. We'll see how all that is. It's just also with them just starting off the production. So, and we've already had like news about, like, even before we had even the first trailer, we've had news and confirms about Sonic Movie 2, like with Knuckles being in Sonic 2. So, like we knew Knuckles was going to be in the movie even before the first trailer came out. And granted, the first time we actually saw the first Sonic movie trailer for the second movie was literally at the Game & Awards 2021, which they also announced Frontiers at the time, which, it was interesting. I mean, they kind of already announced Frontiers, but, like, obviously it was just a little small cutscene that happened, like, nothing much. You get to kind of see the overworld a little bit. Obviously no gameplay, but only time would tell. But hell, it's going to be the end of this year, though, for Frontiers to come out, which is interesting. I like how this is supposed to be the Sonic movie episode, but I'm just talking about other stuff relating to Sonic. Well, I mean, there's some stuff with Sonic coming out in general. I guess it's fun to talk about. Granted, in other episodes of Zocasters, I've been just talking about other stuff relating to it. Like, hell, there was freaking Security Breach, the Security Breach episode, where I was probably talking more about some other stuff with Five Nights at Freddy's going on there. And it's kind of the same with Sonic. We just also have to help for Frontiers to not end up like some of the other games, aka like Sonic 06, Boom, and Forces. I will say, voice crack. I will say, Forces, I wouldn't say it's a terrible game. I won't say it's good either. I mean, like, the gameplay of it at least kind of sucks at some points. Like, honestly, playing classic Sonic, I want to rip my hair out. I just can't really play classic Sonic much. He's like the one character I cannot control a lot of the times. And it gets so annoying when I play as him. The other two are somewhat fine, but like still, and the amount of times you can kind of like fall off edges. There's even some of the modern Sonic stages in Sonic Forces. Like, I think there was one specific one for Sonic in, I'm pretty sure the city was like Metropolis or something, for like Operation Big Wave Part 2 or something, where it was Sonic's time to shine in that level. When you speed through a certain part, you could fall off like the edges really like simply. Like, they don't keep you on track. It would just fly you straight off, and then you can't get back up, which is insane. Like, gameplay not great. Cutscenes could be better. Could have better bosses. We'll say the only good things about the game are like music and music, story, and design your own characters. Those are probably the only things. The story would probably be like the worst thing of that bit, honestly. But like, I thought the story was okay. Just like how it's presented through game, though. I feel like it'd be better as a movie, honestly. But like as a game, But yeah, I would say Sonic Forces is not bad, but we have to hope that Sonic Frontiers is not the same like, all these other bad games. And I haven't played Sonic 06, but I've seen gameplay of it. I can see how bad it is. Normally I can't tell whenever a game is bad by just looking at it. Normally I have to play it for myself to know. But when I watch some people play Sonic 06 at one point, yeah, I can tell how bad of a game it was. We just have to hope that Frontiers is not like that. And we also have to hope for the Sonic movies to turn out great. I mean, their first movie turned out great, which Luckily, it did turn out great. I definitely think one of the big fixes that they did, at least, was change Sonic's design, because a lot of people didn't like the frickin' first design, obviously. Honestly, I didn't mind it as much, but, like, I still think the one that we have today is the better version, honestly. It's still a better version than the one they had at the beginning, which luckily, like, they listened and they changed Sonic's design as well. Imagine if they did have to make like a second movie with that certain freaking design and have like a Knuckles and Tails design like that. God, that would be horrific. That would be nightmarish. Uh, but yeah, there's also like some recent trailers that said like red versus blue quills or something, which is very interesting. I don't know if Tails would have any kind of special power, but I don't know. I mean, I do know by the end of the first Sonic movie that he can somewhat move fast when he's flying, and he has like the little yellow trail behind too. So I don't know if he would have like yellow quills to do too. Well, I wouldn't think a fox would have quills, but like echidnas and hedgehogs make sense. But like, still. um, but who knows? Maybe Tails might have some special power as well. We haven't really gotten too much other information about Tails besides uh, from like the first trailer that we gotten. There hasn't really been any other trailers kind of focusing on Tails at all. It's been more focused on Sonic, Knuckles, and Eggman, or as we should say, Robotnik. But yeah, I still find it weird that Eggman slash Robotnik kind of has like two names. Obviously, like his current name pretty much is Eggman, but like way in the past, his name was like Robotnik. I wonder if some point that they would actually change his name. Maybe they might do that in this like the third Sonic movie. Maybe he'll be like, you know what? I'm retiring from Dr. Robotnik. I must be called Eggman. Or at least something like that. Or maybe Sonic will start calling him Egghead in the second movie. And then that's when he'll change his name to Eggman because, well, I don't know, Sonic's influence or something. But who knows? Who knows? It'd be an interesting little change to see that he changed his name to Eggman. Just because of that. Because, well, I do think, I think it was Sonic Adventure 1 where Sonic was calling him like egg names and all, and, as he was still called Robotnik at the time. So, you know, that might be. I think it was during that like the Sonic Adventures that made him change his name to Eggman. But you know, interesting point there. And I wonder what Eggman's like how Eggman's gonna be in Frontiers as well. That'll be interesting to see. There's also the question of what happened to Eggman after Forces. Because he was in his, like... Well, okay, if I remember from the boss fight in Forces, he was in his robot, and then after the fight was done, there was no sign of Eggman afterwards, so Did he die? Did Eggman die? Who knows? Who knows if Eggman died or not? Well, we'll see in Forces if he died or not. Forces really has the potential to be a good game, but we'll really have to wait and see when that game comes out. And of course, we have to see how good the other two Sonic movies are when they finally come out. Which, you know, second one coming up and all. I like how I just keep repeating things as well. It's like, I hope this is a good movie. I hope it's a good movie. I hope it's a good movie, like at different points. I don't know. I just want to keep making small talk so I don't seem boring too much. But I know that's kind of like ridiculous to just keep talking about the same things over and over and over again. Well, to be fair, I don't really have a lot of info I could really like share or ideas, honestly, of what I think. I kind of already said a few things. Well, I mean, I've said a few things here and there, but like just as me talking, I just ramble and hopefully things pop up in my mind. I guess I can also talk about how I like kind of started taking interest to Sonic. Well, I don't think it was from the game, but like my very first Sonic game I feel like I had was I'm pretty sure my first Sonic game was Sonic Riders for the GameCube. That was interesting. I don't think I actually fully completed it as a kid, but that was also because it was like I only got it a few times through rental through Blockbusters. If any of you guys even remember that shop. Blockbusters was amazing back then, where you got to like rent a movie and game. That was a thing also. Me and my Me and my mom would normally buy, or not buy, we would rent out a movie and a game for every weekend or so. So we watch, it'd be like a pizza movie night pretty much every Friday, which was always fun. Like, we just have pizza and we watch a movie. Obviously, it'd be my pick because it was family movie night. But, yeah, and since I had a GameCube as well, they allowed me to rent a game as well. In fact, I think we were able to buy one of the games at one point. It was Shrek Smash Crash and Racing. It was like that Shrek racing game. I think my mom let me have that one to keep, probably because I enjoyed it so much. I was like, I love it. I want to keep it. Or I was probably whining. I don't know. I remember only small things. I don't remember exact details that happened when I was small. I mean, hell, who doesn't? Like when you're an infant, like you don't really remember much when you were small, or like things that happened like years ago. You only really remember the stuff that happens like here and now, unless they're like big events that happened like way in the past that you can somewhat remember. Like you won't obviously remember every single detail that happened, but you'll remember some stuff. I like how you just went on from Sonic to Blockbusters. But yeah, I do remember like at one time I did get Sonic Riders for the GameCube for renting, which was fun. But the only Sonic Riders game I have now is Zero Gravity, which I think is a better game, honestly. But yeah. Honestly, I thought Sonic Riders Zero Gravity was the first game at first. But then I noticed some changes. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't the same game. But I think honestly, when I first got into Sonic, I think it was when I think when we I think this might have been another like rented TV Sonic sort of movie set. It was like I don't know if you guys remember like with CDs and stuff when you get them, but like there'd be some points where you grab a disc and it has like a few episodes of some certain shows. Some I think one of the ones we got was like from Sonic X, which kind of introduced me to Sonic X, and then that was when I really saw Sonic like move fast for the first time, like on feet. I didn't like see Sonic move fast on his feet before on Sonic Riders, obviously, because well, they were using boards. But yeah, I was able to see him run fast, and I just thought speed was like really cool as a kid in general. So I just love it. In fact, every time like the intro played, I just like run up and down the hall like back and forth until the song was done. I was really interested in the show at first, and I think the show episodes that we had, or at least rented out, was like I think it was near the end of season one where, like, for the first time in like the human world, pretty much right at the end where they first get all the Chaos Emeralds for the first time, um, and 5 episodes before that, I'm pretty sure was the set that we had. I do know there was like another set of show ones that I got before as well, which for CD, which I think that was like I think it was like the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I was about to say Brilliant Diamond. It was like the Diamond and Pearl series, and that was interesting as well. Like seeing the first couple episodes. This is like before I really knew anything too much about Pokemon as well. But we'll talk about Pokemon another day though. We'll talk about how I got into Pokemon probably another podcast because this is supposed to be Sonic and I'm talking about other things. I know. I'm sorry. I mean, hell, I was talking about Sonic X, so I guess that kind of counts. uh, yeah, but yeah, I've evolved with Sonic so much, and I've enjoyed a lot of the games. Obviously, like, what games do I have? So I have Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. I have Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. I have Sonic Colors for the Wii. I don't have Sonic Colors Ultimate, sadly. I have Sonic Generations for the Xbox 360. I have I do have Sonic Lost World. I'm pretty sure I still do. For 3DS. I haven't actually completed it though. um, and I think Sonic Forces is the only other Sonic game I have. I think those are the only Sonic games in general that I do have. Well, actually, I did download Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on my Xbox 360. I don't know if I'm able to play them now and then. I might. I don't know. We'll see if I can, but like, I'm pretty sure I have those still in there. In fact, I'm pretty sure on my main channel. I never finished both of them at all. I think I barely touched Sonic Adventure 2. I think I only had like one session. And I think I'm still continuing the Knuckles story in Sonic Adventure. Like, I have not continued those games in ages for my channel, so that was interesting. Yeah, I don't see any other Sonic game at the moment. I'm kind of looking at my shelf with my games. I don't even see any Sonic game up at the moment either. I mean, if you also have to count the Olympic games, I do have the 2000 game, the winter one, the first one, first winter games, and then there was the 2012 London games, and then the recent one was Mario Sonic at the Tokyo 2020 games, which, you know, that was released in 2019, before 2022. But, you know, even though the main Olympics actually got, I think they got pushed further, like, away, like, they didn't start right on 2020 because, well, obviously because of a minor disease happening. But, yeah. Other Sonic games I would have liked to play. Obviously not 06 or Boom. What other Sonic games? I mean, there were all of those other classic Sonic games as well, but I don't know. I never really got into those too much, honestly. I don't know. Well, to be fair, I really have no other way of really playing them at the moment. I mean, I could download some on, like, my laptop or something, but if you guys don't remember, my laptop runs like shit sometimes. Especially with some games. Like, honestly, with my laptop, I can play, like, maybe Among Us alright. But like, with Gmod, I can barely run that thing. That sucks ass. But, you know, just small, minor details. Oh yeah, another Sonic racing game I guess I have is, Sonic, Team Sonic Racing. Yeah, I haven't played that one in ages. Gee, I actually remember playing Sonic Races for the first time, well, Team Races for the first time, and I was doing this for my channel, right? And I was wondering why there weren't any other cutscenes, and, like, sometime later I found out there were cutscenes. I was like, wait, how come I'm not getting the cutscenes? Then I finally looked at the buttons before starting a level, and to see the cutscenes, you had to press Y instead of A. And I'm like, why? Literally, why did you put it on Y? It was nuts. I do know they updated it eventually to where it, like, when you did press A, that would show the cutscene that time, and then Y was to just skip the cutscene and continue on. So, like, part of my series, I never even got a part of the story shown because I was pressing A thinking I would see the cutscene, but I didn't. Obviously, the only first cutscene I saw was the beginning one, and then continued on from where I was, finally looking at the cutscenes. And even when I didn't get, like, I accidentally pressed A to not see the cutscenes, I was just like, fuck, and I had to, like, restart the level and all that, which took up time, so, you know, we had that going on as well. But, yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, so I guess we might as well end things off. I know this is more shorter, but I don't know. I like I was supposed to be talking about a certain other topic, but I just keep talking about other stuff. I mean, that's a podcast. You just talk about random shit all the time, and sometimes it kind of leads into one topic. Well, I mean, it is at least involving Sonic in a way. I mean, obviously not all the news is about the Sonic movie or games that are coming up, but, you know, very interesting. I am very interested to see how Sonic 2 will turn up and how we might have ideas for Sonic 3 and what happens in that regard. Because obviously we can't really make any theories on Sonic 3 yet until we see Sonic 2. Which I'm definitely going to try to avoid spoilers if possible, because, well, here's also another thing. I think it releases early for some countries in different time zones. Like, I think some are just before April, and I think some of them come out right on April 1st. Which I don't know if that will even happen on April 1st, because, well, April Fools. It's like, April Fools, you gotta wait a little longer. But yeah. Funny enough, I do have a friend that actually has a birthday on April Fools, which is kind of funny. Um, but yeah, we'll just have to see, and hopefully I won't get spoiled. I don't know if I'm actually going to be watching it with my friends. I feel like in this case I would if we didn't have the pandemic, but I guess it kind of depends. Like, like, I don't know. And luckily for me, I was actually, like, I'm able to kind of see movies on my own time. I mean, I know there's like some movie platforms like Prime Video or Netflix and all that. I don't have any of that, but I will tell you guys a secret that you can watch some movies for free. Um, just a little hint, hint. And if you guys actually do watch my videos, then you'll get that little sweet, sweet info and little cheese factor. So, I have a Quest, right? And you can play VR chat anywhere. VR chat is what I'm going to be referencing. You can either do it on your PC or your VR set, whatever. But there's a certain world which is called Movie and Chill, and practically in that world, like some of the more recent movies that come out, like the person updates and puts those movies in there, which you can actually like watch a video recording, I guess, or video player with like links or whatever to those movies, so you'll be able to see it. Like I've seen a few movies just watching through that. Like I think there was like Scoob I watched, um, the new Space Jam that came out a while ago. What other movie did I watch? I know I watched Arcane. That was like a special like Netflix series that kind of got into. Um, I kind of watched it on Netflix at the beginning, and this is because I was watching it on my friend's account, obviously, because we were watching it together. I didn't steal their Netflix for a bit just so I could watch some stuff on Netflix. I legit just watched it on Netflix with them. But yeah, we watched like the first two episodes. I would have been down to watch the third one, but I had to go because, well, it was getting late and buses as well, bus times and all. So but yeah, for the rest of the Arcane episodes, I was because there's also stuff for like shows and series and stuff. Arcane was on there, so I was able to continue watching more and more of the episodes. Obviously, by the time I was starting to watch them, they only had the first 6 episodes up. And funny enough, I thought it was only a 6 episode series to start off until I saw the end of 6, which then sometime after we got 7, 8, and 9, which I was able to watch. So But anyways, I'm losing topic. But if anything, I think on Movie and Chill on VR Chat is most likely where I'm probably going to be watching Sonic Movie 2. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. um, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but and it's just because you have to have the headset on you, obviously. And there's also the case that if the headset dies partway through the movie, then you have to like get to a certain point again and watch it all again. It's like, oh, gets a little annoying, but there's also at some points like if it lags too. But I have been also wanting to watch like other movies like Scene and Scene 2 because I've definitely heard they were really good movies, and I haven't seen them yet, so I wanted to go see them. So that might be a good way to check those out. And No Way Home, yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home. I haven't actually seen that as of recording this, so I won't definitely want to go check that out at some point too. No spoilers. And there's also Uncharted. I don't know if that's out yet. Obviously, I actually can't tell if it's out yet or not. I haven't actually looked at the release date or anything, so I don't know if it's out yet or not. But I definitely want to see that because I remember watching Jacksepticeye's playthrough of Uncharted, so And I'm getting off topic of Sonic again. Yay! Don't you love it when you start talking about other shit and not Sonic? It's just what happens. It's just what happens. But Sonic is a iconic, lovable character. I love him a lot. And hey, it kind of goes back to what a VTuber I was watching like a few episodes ago. How I was talking about him and his community, where really he's friends with a few other VTubers that are literally Sonic characters. Well, not like actual Sonic characters. They're like OC ones of their own, but like the thing. If Sonic wasn't the thing, then we may have not seen them as that. They might have been just something else. Who knows? Anyways, I think I'm just going to end off here because I really don't know what to talk about. I'm rambling on about other things, but hey, talk about other things is okay. Even though this is more of a Sonic movie basis, but I said what I had to say about the Sonic movie 2 and 3, interesting, and of course the Knuckles show that's going to be happening as well. So, if you guys are hyped, make sure you hit that like button down below and subscribe for more content. And of course, if you haven't already, also check out my other 2 channels, my main channel where I just play games, and my second channel where I do type of challenge-based games in a way, like games with challenges, and go check them out, go subscribe to them, and of course, as always, thank you guys for watching or listening to the podcast. If you guys like this video, press the like button or subscribe, whatever, and I will see you dudes next week for another podcast. See you dudes next time.